Imagine your family member leaves home searching for a better life, only to end up in a foreign prison without a fair trial. Well, this is exactly what happened to over 200 Venezuelan migrants in the United States. They believed that they would either be given a chance to stay or be sent back to their home country. Instead, they were secretly deported to El Salvador and locked up in a high security prison, shocking their entire family and sparking outrage. Recently, the US government under US President Donald Trump decided to use strict wartime laws to expel migrants, claiming that they were gang members. On March 16, a flight carrying 238 Venezuelans left the US, but instead of heading to Venezuela, it landed in El Salvador. The US government justified this move by labeling these migrants as criminals. However, their families strongly deny all the claims, stating that many were innocent and they had been tricked into surrendering. Back in Venezuela, relatives of these deported migrants were devastated. They gathered in their city demanding answers. One woman, whose grandson was among the deportees, questioned, "How is it that so many people thought that they were going home, but they ended up in El Salvador?" Another woman, a sister of 36-year-old deportee, shared her heartbreak after learning that her brother, who was detained in the US last year, was sent to a foreign prison instead of coming home. In fact, the Venezuelan government has condemned the US for what they call an illegal act. They have hired a large team to fight for the return of these migrants. President Nicolas Maduro explained that Venezuela will now resume accepting deported citizens from the US after previously refusing due to tensions between the two countries. He stated that we will rescue our people and bring them home. But why did the US send these people to El Salvador? The answer is that this situation stems from a complex political battle. The US claims that these individuals were members of a dangerous Tren de Aragua gang, but they have not provided clear evidence. Trump's administration insisted that Venezuela must take back its own citizens. But when Maduro refused, the US sent them to El Salvador, where President Nayib Bukele runs a controversial prison system known for its extreme crackdown on the crime. Many Venezuelans now find themselves trapped in a foreign country, unable to return home or clear their names. In the meantime, the US federal judge, James Bosberg, tried to stop these deportations, arguing that Trump's use of old 1798 law just to justify the move was legally questionable. However, the deportation happened anyway. Now Washington is facing legal challenges and the White House is under a lot of pressure to explain its actions. While the issue directly affects Venezuelans, it raises concern for migrants worldwide, including the large Indian community in the US who are there illegally. If wartime powers can be used to expel people without any trial, could other migrant groups, including Indians, face a similar fate in near future? Over 4 million Indians live in the US. Many of them are working, they are on study visa or illegally too. If strict policies like this continues, Indian families may also face uncertainty and fear of deportation.